Man, I need some coffee before this talk. Alright, now that we got that, what is up my people? My name is Stifflered and welcome back to the cafe. Today we are going to be talking about what might be a little bit of a heavy topic because it deals with some serious things in the Minecraft community. And you guys know how I like talking about serious things in the Minecraft community, right? Some of you may not know that a few months ago I actually ran a Bedrock Anarchy server. It was a really good time. We actually got it up and running. I made a video about it. We had plenty of players that were joining in. But eventually, as with any Minecraft Anarchy server, the trolls and the toxic people started joining in and things got a little bit out of hand. That Bedrock Anarchy server is actually still running to this day, but I am no longer operating it. I handed it over to Brock Breacher from Retriox, and he handed it off to Variety Gaming, and I think Variety Gaming is still running it. I don't really know. I don't keep up with it too much anymore. Sorry, fellas, I do like you. I just don't have time to keep up with everything going on, you know? But I do know that as of right now, the server is running strong, and it's Anarchy, and it's going great, and everybody's happy, having a good time over there on Bedrock Anarchy server. But one of the things that really frustrated me about my time running that server and about Minecraft Anarchy servers in general is the toxicity. And I'm not just talking about your general toxicity of people like swearing and everything. I'm talking about way more than that. Before I go into any of those details though, let's just talk about what is an Anarchy server. Well, as the name implies, Anarchy Minecraft servers are those types of servers where there are no rules. They allow hacking, they allow griefing, they allow trolling, they allow swearing, they allow anything that any players want to do. There are some pretty famous Anarchy servers out there like 2B2T and some others over on Java. There aren't really all that many Minecraft Bedrock Anarchy servers that I know of. There's a list, but I haven't actually joined any of them. So what you end up with when you go onto one of these Anarchy servers is you probably find the spawn is gonna be all blown up, withers and dragons and everything everywhere, fire and lava just coating the place. It's gonna be really laggy. Probably. You're gonna have to travel thousands of blocks to even find a place with grass or food that you might be able to consume because everything else is probably blown up down to bedrock level or totally covered in lava. And it's actually kind of an exciting, cool thing to be able to join an Anarchy server and be like, can I get out of spawn? Can I last? Am I gonna be able to survive? And that's something that I really enjoy about Anarchy. Is that there's no rules. You go and you build a base and it gets blown up. Well, that's too bad. You're just gonna have to go blow up somebody else's base and steal their stuff so that you can survive. It's survival of the fittest, baby. But then things take a little bit of a nasty turn when you start realizing that people are gonna be saying racist, homophobic, xenophobic, derogatory things to each other in chat. You might even get like people threatening like death threats and junk and all kinds of craziness that's going on. You'll see swastikas being built and giant genitalia and just a whole bunch of nasty stuff in the game. It's crazy, man. Now, that's not personally very appealing. I understand though that other people might find it fun to be able to swear and be derogatory and everything in the game, and they think that that's cool, and you know what? Freedom of speech, I can't really stop that if that's what they're into. But there are limits to that. And this is where a lot of people don't really understand anything about law and about Mojang, Minecraft's terms of service and user agreements or the hosting companies that these servers are being hosted on. You guys, people who like the dark side of Anarchy, you're missing some key points here, guys. So when I ran my Anarchy Bedrock server, I had two rules. One, there would be no derogatory language, no hate speech, no racism, homophobia, sexism, xenophobia, bigotry, etc. And two, if you hack the server in such a way that it gets in the way of people actually playing the game, then I would ban you. Both of those things, I would ban you if you did either of those things. And I have had so many people, you can even look on the YouTube video where I announced the Bedrock server being launched, I had so many people saying it's not anarchy if we're not allowed to do hate speech. And honestly, this is just like, it's just the dumbest thing that can be said, and it's said by kids and adults who act like children because they don't understand that that's not actually legal. Here's the thing with anarchy servers. Yes, it is true that on an anarchy server, the game mode is that there are no rules. But if you live in the United States, or any country really, if you live in a country that has laws, then you still have to follow those laws. You cannot break laws, and you cannot break users agreements or terms of service just because you're on a Minecraft server. The Minecraft server does not have jurisdiction over you if you are in the United States. US law has jurisdiction over you. So even putting aside the fact that we don't want to create safe havens for racist, bigots, sexist, homophobes, etc. on Minecraft servers, we also don't want to create places where people incorrectly think that they're just allowed to break the law and do whatever they want because there are no rules. It's just such an inane thing to say. Let me give you an example. Hate speech, death threats, and things of that sort are not protected speech in US law. And in some cities and states and other countries, speech is restricted even more than just to say that you have freedom of speech outside of death threats and the like. So in some countries, maybe you aren't actually allowed to build swastikas or make Nazi symbolism prevalent on your server or prevalent in your day-to-day life. That's not allowed, and you'll get fined or arrested or something bad happens to you because you broke the law. So if the laws of the state or country or city or whatever say that something is not allowed, you don't just get to freely do that on your Minecraft Anarchy server. You aren't bigger than the government, especially because the server that you are running is probably hosted in the state or country where you reside. So that hosting company is also required to follow the laws. Saying that you should be allowed to do whatever you want on the Minecraft Anarchy server, including do things like spread hate speech or send death threats to people, would be equivalent to me saying I should be able to plan out murder of some jerk who pushed me at school because I'm on a Minecraft server. I should be able to talk about a domestic terrorist attack against some public facility because I'm on a Minecraft server. If you think that you can do things that are illegal, or if you think that you can do things without any repercussions at all, you are absolutely kidding yourself. You are so kidding yourself, it's ridiculous. And we can take this one step further because some of you are breaking laws and you don't even realize it. In some states here in the US and with US federal law and in some other countries, it is illegal to exploit or to harm children, minors under the age of 18, in any way through digital media or online communications. For example, in the state of Connecticut, it is actually illegal for an adult to endanger the morals of a minor. And that's a very broad catch-all phrase, to endanger the morals of a minor, but it means that you cannot convince, you cannot groom, you cannot persuade or encourage minors to do things which conflict against their morals. So talking about sex stuff on an anarchy site, or using hate speech and encouraging kids to use hate speech on an anarchy server, or doing something along those lines would be considered endangering the morals of a minor. You can't talk about sex stuff with minors over email or texting them on your phone. So what makes you think that that is allowed on a Minecraft server? It's not. It's totally not. Doesn't matter that you call it anarchy. It's not actually anarchy because we don't live in an anarchy world. And let me just say real quick, I'm not a lawyer. All right, I don't know law. I didn't go to law school. I'm not licensed to give any kind of legal advice. I don't play a lawyer on TV, but I can tell you one thing I am, and that's caring for these kids who play Minecraft. It does not matter If you think that there are no kids on a Minecraft Anarchy server, if it is public and you are doing those things, there is a chance that kids are getting on that Minecraft Anarchy server with you. And so when you say those things, you could be breaking the law. Bottom line is, you guys with your ridiculous ideas of what Minecraft Anarchy is, just think for a minute, please. Just stop doing what you're doing and think. Just think. Just use your brains for just a moment and just think, because it is the stupidest thing. It is so stupid. It's stupid to think that you can do whatever you want just because you're on a Minecraft Anarchy server. It's the dumbest thing ever. This would be like me saying, I can do whatever I want in my house because it's my house, and I say that my house is an anarchy house. What? Are you kidding me? If you break the law in your house, you're going to jail. You're gonna get sued. You're gonna get fined, whatever. If you break the law on a Minecraft Anarchy server, you're gonna have those same problems. Alright, but that's it for me today, guys. That's all I really wanted to talk about, is that like Minecraft Anarchy servers can be a whole lot of fun. They can be so much fun, man. I would love to play on some Minecraft Anarchy servers, but there's too many of you that think that anarchy means one thing and it doesn't at all. If you have a Minecraft Anarchy server that follows laws and does not promote hate speech and also protects its community and its users, but still allows griefing and trolling and all that, and just like it's just the wild west of Minecraft survival, I would love to hear about you. Join my Discord down in the description below. Shoot me a message and let me know about your Minecraft Anarchy server, and I'll come check it out. And if it's cool, I will let my community know about your server, because you are doing anarchy correctly. And to the rest of you, peace out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.